What is going on YouTube? This is Nick with Hilltoptcg back in with another video. And today guys, we're going to take a look at the Armarouge EX Premium Collection Box. Let's go. What is going on, Hilltoptcg family? Guys, that's right. Today we have the Armarouge EX Premium Collection Box to rip and review today, guys. But you know me, I'm not just ripping a box. I got a full case, you guys. So we're doing 6 total Armarouge Premium Collection boxes in this video to understand those ratios, to see how many hits you should expect to get out of each box, you guys. It's going to be a fun rip. Get your popcorn, get ready. But guys, let's take a look at the market real quick on these boxes and just understand that side of the coin real quick. Alright guys, so look at this here. We have this box first off should be $39.99. Premium collections are $40 a piece. Right now you can get one for $29.48, so basically $10 under MSRP. Right now the market price is at $34, but obviously there's a bunch of sales happening at $29.48, so that will obviously go down, and that's as of today at the time of this recording. I am a few days late on this. This box did come out I think April 19th, the last Friday, so I am behind. I apologize, but I mean there are a few sales today at $29, so it'll probably go down to like $30, $31 here soon. But then just a few sales each day, not a crazy amount. Like this is literally the amount of sales on this box, like a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So not quite the big data set on this to understand how many they're selling. Because look, I mean, you got 55 right here from Big City Cards, $29.48. 12 of them for Collector's Expedition. Everybody's beating each other by a penny on the top two, and then this one they had another penny. Then we got about like $1 difference down here. So I mean, there's a ton of products on TCG Player, and not a lot of people are buying these. That's the thing. So expect to see this product go down even below that $29 mark, in my opinion, guys. And I mean, we can go back. I think when I googled this on TCG Player, right here, you're competing with the Charizard Premium Collection Box. So this box came out a few months ago, and whenever you come out with the Charizard, any box, I mean, that's probably not Pikachu or an Evolution coming out after a Charizard box, isn't going to get that much love. Armarouge is also new Pokemon. There hasn't been a ton of love for the newer gen Pokemons as well, in my opinion. Then we have the Gyarados box as well. But that's the only 3 new versions of this premium collection that we have out so far. But let's take a look at this box, guys. So, I mean, market's not too crazy on this. I mean, pretty awesome box. I like what they're doing on this. These have, we're going to go over in a minute, but these also have the little acrylic stand displays that the Charizard boxes have. So we'll go over that in a minute, but let's highlight this box. So the Charizard box had a bunch of texture on it. So this has like some holofoil glitter in like the stripes and stuff, but there's not any texture to it, so that's a little bit of a difference there. So down here you get the card protector case, you get a card sleeves, you get the card promos, and you get some booster packs. So you get 6 booster packs in here, and if you want to pause it on the back right there and read that, you're more than welcome. But guys, let's get into this. There's a few I don't know, like concerns I have with this. Oh, sorry, stuff's crashing over here. The first off is Charizard was a fire Pokemon. Armarouge is also a fire Pokemon. So my concern is when we get into the case of this, where did it go? Where is it? This box? Is this an air box? I think it's an air box, guys. There's no acrylic case in the box. Interesting. Well, we'll go over that here in a minute. That's funny that we got an air box. We got gypped on our acrylic protective case. Well, let's take a look at the sleeves real quick. So I do actually like the black border on these. I mean, they're going down this ring. I have like an Iono one right here from a video that we did in the past. I mean, that pink border's there. I like the black. Not too bad. Sometimes that little bordered texture on the sleeves is not a big fan of mine on there. But let's take a look at our pack selection. So are we just going to get Scarlet and Violet packs? Probably. We have Temper Forces, Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flames, Temper Forces, Paradox Rift, and Obsidian Flames. So no base set Scarlet and Violet. Obsidian Flames is making a comeback. So, I mean, these are good Scarlet and Violet packs. There's no Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon era. I mean, you're not going to ever be Sun and Moon era packs, but Sword and Shield era packs. There was in the Iono box, there was I think there's a Lost Origin and Silver Tempest. There has been an abundance of those, but I mean, not bad in that Iono box. So there is a chance of having some older packs making it into these collection boxes. But let's take a look at the Evolution lineup. Not bad. I do love, again, the hollow borders that they're doing on this, little galactic hollows. Absolutely do love that. Then we got that Armarouge right here, brand new Pokemon action, and the Armarouge full art. So not bad. Like those. And then there is a code card for you guys. So, all right, let me get the other 5 boxes open, and hopefully those have the acrylic cases. 1 second, you guys. All right, you guys, I am back. I have everything opened up, and we were gypped. We were gypped one of these acrylic cases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I got 6 stands. So we'll talk about those more in a minute. That's funny that they forgot the acrylic case in one of them. Here are awesome 6 of each different cards. I mean, I do love this full art. Definitely do. Love the holofoil patterns on these. I mean, not bad at all. And here are the code cards for you guys if you want to pick up those Armarouges on the new online TCG. All right, guys. So we got all of our sleeves. So you've already seen those. We got 6 sleeves here, and then we got our poor 5 acrylic cases. So the one thing I want to talk about here, and I don't have one in here because I do a pretty good job at taking stuff into the shop these days, but I'm pretty positive that this is the same case that came in the Charizard box. So I in my mind, when they were starting to do these, I assumed that they would come out with a water, a grass, a lightning, all the different energy type Pokemon to get different colorations of these, and even the stands, right? So interesting that they did another fire type, which is kind of disappointing to me. But you guys leave a comment and let me know. I don't have another one of these, but let me know if this is exactly the same as the Charizard box, because it is not a fighting type, a fire type Pokemon. So, well, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'll also see if there's one in the shop and go check and confirm earlier or later. But guys, we got our holy buckets of packs. We got 6 times 6, so 36 packs, guys. We have a booster box worth of packs to open today, guys. So we're gonna start with Paradox Rift, then we're gonna go to Obsidian Flames, and then we are gonna go down to Temporal Forces. I think that is still my favorite set. So we're gonna get all those up here. Guys, before we get into this first pack, hey, don't forget to like this video, smash that subscribe button, click that little bell to get notified each time we do post a video. All that goes such a long way and means a bunch. So please go do it. All right, guys, so you've been thinking about this. $30 a box, if you can get it for $10 off, times 6, right? So you're spending $180 on this. So are we going to get some wild amount of hits? Because in a lot of these collection boxes, the ratios don't stand the same as a booster box. So is it worth just buying a bunch of these and ripping them open, especially if Armarouge is playable, especially if you're an Armarouge fan? I mean, 180 bucks, that's literally $60 off what MSRP would be. So we'll see if we get some absolutely crazy hits in here. I'd love to see some Charizard action. I mean, 6 packs out of these juiced up. I mean, IRs are pretty abundant. The A-Specs in Temporal Forces is going to help out. I could see on average 2 to 3 hits out of each one of these premium collection boxes. Right now we've seen a big fat 0. So I'm not gonna let that sway me though. I'm gonna stick firm to at least 2 hits on average per premium collection box. We've seen some great hit ratios as of recently from these collection boxes. The Graphite box, the Iono box, they had some wild awesome hits out of a case. So hopefully this first box is our dud box, unless Temporal Forces has a double banger pack here to help us out. Wow, so nothing, absolutely nothing in that first box. All right, so hopefully, I mean, a lot of times you're gonna see kind of a, oh gosh, there's a cards coming on to the, gotta clean up my board on the side here. A lot of times out of a case you'll see kind of one dud box, unfortunately, and there's usually like one box that has like 5 to 6 hits or just a crazy abundant amount. So we'll see right here. Right now we are 7 packs in, now on our 8th pack in with absolutely nothing, guys. A big fat 0 goose egg. I'll take a base level EX at this point. Oh my goodness. All right, what's our first hit going to be? Hopefully it's going to be Charizard and maybe one of these 2 packs. I do like the pack selection. I mean, obviously, Pokemon is trying to push. Hey, there we go. The Gita full art. They're newer sets. They have an abundance of them. They printed a ton of them. They have a new printing facility, from what I understand, on this new set coming up. It's definitely a little bit shorter printed. in the sense of, I think, hey, the Cleffa and the Cloth. Let's go. There we go. See, this box is picking it up. I think they're also hopefully just not seeing dollar signs and not printing as much, because they've seen the saturation in the market from these sets, right? I mean, all these booster boxes are right around $100, and they're supposed to be $160. So right there tells you there's a pretty crazy saturation of packs. And I don't know, I think there's the overprinting, right? There's a massive amount in the market, and it might not be an overprinting if the sets were super popular, right? But all these are new, ancient, future Pokemon. It's a new region, new everything. Iron Hands full art, let's go. So I think there's also a popularity in the new Pokemon. A lot of players do love these cards, right? There's a ton of playable cards. I think the Iron Hands is actually super playable still. But hey, the Mila full art, there we go. We're getting some better cards now. But a lot of these cards also come in like the uncommon variant or rare variant that you don't have to go spend $100 on a card to have it in your deck, right? You can go spend 25 cents to get it in your deck. So I don't know, I think what if, like, there's, in my mind, I think there's a lot more Gen 1, Gen 2 fans, and if we had a bunch of base set Gen 2 Neo Pokemon in these sets, they'd be a lot more popular for the collector side of things too. But I mean, we can't always have those, because then we get sick of it and stale of that. So I mean, it's a double-edged sword. It's whatever. But I enjoy the art, the IRs, the SIRs. The art is absolutely incredible. I mean, you can't knock that, right? So in my head, I thoroughly enjoy it. There's tons of cards that I'm collecting, like the Loudred. Speaking of the Loudred IR, man, I literally need that graffitied in our shop. Like, it is so awesome. It is so cool. So yeah, the art definitely helps bring up, at least it for me. I do love, like, in Temporal Forces, they have like the spin of the Gen 2er Pokemon of like the Entei and the Suicunes and things like that obviously aren't called that. They're Walking Wake, you know, Iron Leaves, things like that. Iron Bolt, I think it is. Ooh, the Vespiquen Terra. So I mean, there's a little throwback. That's why Temporal Force is a little bit more popular, I think, in my head, is there definitely are some of those older school Pokemon cards, but made into obviously the future and ancient types. So they're Pokemon's trying. Pokemon's doing good. The A-Specs and Temporal Forces is super duper cool. I mean, I could rip Temporal Forces all day. All day I could. Nothing there. The new Japanese set is coming out here soon of the... Gosh, I can't even remember the names now. I'm the worst at it. I should know. I put in an order for the Japanese side of it, but I can't even remember the name right now. But I mean, it's gonna be pretty good. They're doing a good little blend of the newer gen and the older gen Pokemon. So I think it'll go over well. And like I said, I think they're printing a little less of it. I think they're testing it out. They're not trying to line the pocketbook of Pokemon, right? Like, they want to see both distribution, LGSs, and Pokemon making money. And probably for a lot of the last few sets, the only people making money have been Pokemon. Like, even distribution, to a certain point, like, they've had to cut their prices down because people just weren't... Oh, let's go, the Gita SIR. Let's go. Seeing an SIR, that's great. People just weren't even ordering from distribution for a lot of these sets, so they had a little bit of a backstock. Let's go. The Iron Boulder Gold. What a box. We get an SIR and we get a gold. I knew there'd be one box that had like 4 hits. That's usually the trend on these cases. You can usually be pretty confident that you'll have one dud box and then an absolute wild box and then some average boxes. So right there, that's going to pick up the ratios per box, unless we have a big fat 0 on this last box too. But gotta stay positive, right? Stay positive. This board is looking really good. I mean, I'm trying to look right now. And there's not a ton of base level EXs either. I'd love to see some type of A-Spec in the last 2 Temporal Forces packs. We only have, what, one IR, so that needs to kind of get picked up a little bit. On average, there's 2 or 3 in a booster box, so we'll see if we can get lucky enough in these last few packs. Let's go with Charizard luck here. Put the Charizard vibes out here. Come on. Charizard vibes. Can we do it? Let's go, Obsidian. And nothing there. Man, I don't think we got 2. I guess we got the Gita action out of Obsidian. So not bad. Let's go, Temporal. A-Spec. I want to see an A-Spec. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. A-Spec? Not there, but we got the Skizzer. Okay, so we'll take the Skizzy Izzer. And then last pack Magic. So that one wasn't a dud box. Let's end on something cool. Can we? No, we can't. All right, so we had one box with a big fat 0. I'll put this guy down here so he's not kind of cut off. He's cut off either way on screen. We'll put him right here. So we had 6 boxes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hits. So, I mean, that's actually right on point with what you should expect out of the lower end of a booster box. It's usually 12 to 13 hits. We did get an SIR. We got a gold, which is not common in the new booster boxes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 full arts, which is also uncommon in an IR. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 base level EXs, which is probably about average. So we're lacking on the A-Specs and the IRs, but I mean, you can't complain too much about that. But 12 hits out of 6 boxes, right there, that's 2 hits on average, and this one definitely juiced it up. But on average, you should expect 2 hits out of each of these premium collection boxes, guys. I mean, would you go buy a case? Not unless you love Armarouge and you want a ton of these sleeves and those cases. That's the only reason why you should go buy a case of these. I mean, the hit ratios are pretty stock standard with what you should expect out of a booster box. So still more worth it to go buy the booster box. But, I mean, I like it. I kind of feel bad for the Armarouge box because it preceded Charizard box. I mean, you're always going to have a little bit of a lull desire, I think, in my opinion, after you're following Charizards up. But still an awesome box, you guys. I do love the new acrylic cases. The stands add a little extra flair for people to showcase their favorite cards. So, I don't know. I love it. All right, guys. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video, you're an absolute legend. Have a great night, weekend, whatever's for you. Peace.